Why, hello, friends, enemies, secret third things, range bomber, committee of one, how are ya? Hope y'all are having a lovely Thursday. Let me just get things set up while people slowly trickle in. Never remember to post on Discord on Wednesdays for some reason. I really just need a checklist, but I'm so lazy. Hi, Kathy. How are ya? I woke up early today. You're cloning your drive? Oh boy. It's taking ages, I can imagine. I woke up early today because I had things to do and places to be. And unfortunately, that meant I had my coffee very early and I am running out. I am running out of the caffeine juice. Was gonna go buy some. And my deli was mysteriously closed once again. As it kind of tends to be lately. I'm not sure why, but it is annoying. So you get EP Maxi. You get honestly not even that EP Maxi, you just get uncaffeinated Maxi. And maybe that's good. Maybe that Maxi is way more focused and we're gonna nail this speedrun with zero issues whatsoever. But let me post on Discord before I totally forget. The SCALA speedrun is here. Copy link, paste link, boopity boop. That's our Discord. Let me do Twitter now. C++ thing again? Oh no. You don't envy me for SCALA? Are we about to start the SCALA wars? The SCALA wars are about to begin. I wish you all the best of luck. Cuz I won't need it. I don't need luck. I just need skill. There we go. There's the other SCALA opinion and the races are off. What's wrong with SCALA? Why is Freefall on the anti-SCALA train? SCALA is mostly bad? That is what they call me. That is what they call me. If you're collaborating with other people because it has 20 different ways to do the same thing? Hi, Controllo. How are ya? Yeah, I woke up early today, and when I say early, well, actually no, it was pretty early. I woke up about like 8 today because the whatever arbitrary construction that this entire neighborhood is going through is continuing. And for some reason it starts at 8 in the morning. They're allowed to turn on machinery at 8 in the morning. I don't understand how that's okay. Come on, really 8? At least wait till like 10. At least wait till like 10 or something. But yeah, I woke up at 8 in the morning to drilling. I hope they drilled well and with efficiency. 8 a.m.'s pretty standard. That's crazy. No, don't force me to get up at 8 a.m. That's crazy. That's not fair. I feel so bad for anyone who has a night shift. Anyways, I famously, little known but famously, I'm like really blind. I'm like really blind. I wear contacts, but I'm super nearsighted. I have -6. My prescription is -6. Anyways, I have to go to the optometrist pretty often to make sure that I can see and I have contacts and all that good stuff. Why not glasses? I've been so lazy to buy glasses. I have a pair of glasses that I've had for probably like 4 or 5 years, and I can't really see much in them because my vision's gotten a lot worse since then. And they're kind of just boyish. They're kind of just boyish glasses. I never wear them outside anymore, but I should just get new glasses. I don't know. Contacts are just nice. Contacts are just nice. I need sexy no, so I have sexy librarian glasses. I have sexy librarian glasses. I don't know if I have a photo anywhere. I'll do a photo at some point. But I need some like everyday. I need some like everyday glasses. I can't be doing like, cuz I wear glasses when I wake up. Like I just woke up. My hair is absolutely fucked. I look like a mess and I'm wearing glasses. And I need glasses that fit that aesthetic. And unfortunately, sexy librarian glasses are 100% not fitting that aesthetic. So, there's stuff to be done there. Years around 3, the glasses were 6. 6 would be super thick. Not anymore. This isn't the 60s. This isn't the 60s. They're still thin. You can't tell. There's like only the ultra thin frames that I can't use, but other than that, I'm usually okay. You feel like an idiot for the code not working? I feel like an idiot when my code is working, so I think that's pretty normal. Hi Nora. Yeah, we're doing Scala. We're doing Scala. I might regret it, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Anyways, I went to this optometrist. Sorry, we're doing story time now. I've been holding this in all day. I went to the optometrist and it's the most like Brooklyn ass dude I've ever seen. And I've been there a few times before over the course of like a couple years. The most Brooklyn ass guy, like he has the thick accent. He's like, "Hey, what you doing? We're here to get you some contacts." Type energy and great guy. That's what I'm gonna start with. Great energy. I got sirred like about 10 times, and I don't think that was on purpose. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt. This guy has known me for a couple years, and actually a couple years ago looked pretty fucking different. Bada boom. I got bada boomed, and I don't know. It just became increasingly funnier to me. It was just like, sir. I don't know. It was a time, but that was not how I wanted to start my morning. But oh well. At least I can see now. I actually kind of didn't get it because this is an optometrist and like it's not where I live. He's actually pretty far, but it's in a very like gay part of New York City. So I kind of like just don't get it. I feel like it's one of those things where like we're gonna draw some bell curves. Oh, GIMP is gonna crash my computer. It's like one of those things where when people are like super anti-queer, they'll be like transvestigating and they'll misgender you cuz they're like super transvestigating. And then there's like 90% of people who just like don't care and will probably gender you correctly based on like how long your hair is. But if you're a guy with long hair, it's so over. You're going to be called a woman by like 90% of people. And then there's like the edge of like people who are so in the queer community that to them everyone's just a twink. Like no matter who you look at, they're just a twink. It could be the like girliest girl ever and you would just assume that's a twink. And I think that's like what happened. I'm going to just assume that that was the case Because it's not a bad assumption. Like 9 times out of 10, you're probably right. So you're a twink now? What's that? It's it's like a candy, I guess. And in a very metaphorical way. You've got long hair and a beard. That's cool. That's cool. Is it a good candy? It's a great candy. Why does GIMP crash my computer? I have no clue. I have no clue, but it happens all the time. Eclairs, but not as good. All right, we've switched to Twinkies and not Twinks, but yeah. Gander should only matter for reproduction and certain other physical based tasks. What are you on about? Gander has nothing to do with reproduction. What are you talking about? Twinks are the opposite of bears? Yeah. Sure. I don't know about opposite, not exact opposite, but maybe I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You can be a twink. You can be a twink if I want to. Comparing twinks to eclairs is a good bit. It is a good bit. What about otters? Otters are the opposite of otters. Can't stop thinking about candy. Me neither. But yeah, Miss Gandered in the morning. A little morning Miss Gander. Happens to the best of us and the rest of us. I forgot that I was looping this song, and you guys have probably heard it 1,000 times. So let me switch it up a little. And by switch it up, I mean we're gonna play the same music I've played every stream. That's not true. Let's do this one. Drive change. Time to clone again. Well done. Good job. Good job. Play some Sydney Gish. I'm good. I do need to update my stream playlist. I've been very lazy about that. Upgrading to a terabyte. Wow. Fancy schmancy. All right, we'll get started in like 10 minutes. We'll get started in like 10 minutes. You have a total of 2 terabytes on this PC. Nice. Nice. I have this thing where I'm gonna assume that like 99% of the shit on my PC is just shit. And then like the 1% that I actually care about should be on Git. Like everything should be backed up somewhere else. And when my PC hits like 500 gigs, I wipe that shit. I wipe that shit and I do a fresh install. I just assume that it's all garbage and I don't want it. And if the data's lost and I forgot about it, then that's better for the universe. Since the Windows laptop died, it doesn't need the drive. Holly is ignoring you. Holly has a job. XGC, exactly. Yeah, that's why I want to. That's why I want to switch to Nix. I want to switch to Nix because also with Nix, I can literally just wipe my entire PC, do a Nix rebuild, and then bada bing, bada boom, we're back. Holly is working. Yeah. Also, Holly is not a streamer, and if you keep bugging her, that's kind of weird. You have a lot of data in your home username? Yeah, that's the data that I want to wipe. That's like the data that I don't care about. She was on the stream. She was on the stream. And I've said this about 10 times. People who are on this stream are not streamers. They're not there for you. They're there for me. They're my friends and I'm greedy. So please do not treat them as such. Bunch of software, games, pictures, music. Yeah, but like it's all stuff that I can reinstall. Also, like games. Again, I feel like everything that's important to me should be like backed up somewhere else. Everything that is important to me should be backed up somewhere else, and the things that I forget to back up for my PC should be destroyed from the universe. I used to be very much like a hoarder, a data hoarder, where I was incredibly obsessed with making sure that every byte on my computer got saved somewhere and backed up somewhere else, and it like was terrible, and it broke me. And now I'm like very much on, if I forgot about it, it's not that important. If I forgot about it, it's not that important. It should just go. Just, and then it also teaches you to like make sure all your stuff is backed up somewhere else. If you even marginally care about it, push it to Git repo, you know? Have it stored in an S3 bucket. Do what you gotta do. At Holly. Back up your phone. Screen is flashing. Please tell me I didn't kill a GPU somehow. That would kind of suck. I hope you didn't kill your GPU. Called out. I bricked my laptop screen a while back, and then I turned it off and on again, and then it was fixed. So, best of luck. So the theory today, um, I said I didn't have a laptop. It's right here. What are you talking about? Literally right there. That's where y'all are. Y'all are sitting on my laptop. All you tiny little gay people. All the tiny little gay people that somehow fit onto my thin MacBook Pro. I don't understand how you all fit in there. It's kind of a mystery. You're not gay? It's a different spelling. Kathy's praying. Kathy's praying for her laptop. We can all pray together. And if Kathy's laptop dies, we can have a moment of silence. Your pan? That's a form of gay. It's different. Being a gay little person has nothing to do with your sexuality. And don't at me for that, okay? Yeah, it's pretty gay. I love when Twitch blocks the most random. It's a mentality. It's a mentality, yeah. It's a mentality. We could all press F. That's true. Not laptop, the desktop. It's working. It's working. We could all press W. We could all press W. You had to punch it. Sometimes you gotta punch it a little. Sometimes your graphics card isn't listening. You gotta boopity boop boop that thing. So we're doing the Scala. We're doing you got blocked again. That's awesome. We're doing some Scala, and we've done many speedruns. We haven't done many speedruns in the new category. We've only done one, and it didn't go great. But I've tried many different theories of how to do better in speedruns. Some of these theories have included, but are not limited to, dressing sporty. It's a run. It's an event. It's a sport. If you dress sporty, you'll do better. Number two, dressing nerdy. Because we're programming, so the nerdier you are, the better, the faster, more efficient of a coder you will be. And also did not quite work. We've been lazy, we've been me, we've been college students. We tried to do a lot of stuff to do better in speedruns. And I think I've come up with a solution. The way that you win a race is, of course, with racing stripes. You need racing stripes. You need racing stripes everywhere. You need as many racing stripes as you possibly can. And you might think, Maxi, 2 racing stripes, that's not a lot. And to that I say, you're 100% correct. We will add 2 more racing stripes. Don't the stripes have to be vertical? Well, they are. They are because I'm going to be programming like this. They'll be vertical, don't worry. We're adding 2 more racing stripes. I ran out of time before stream, so I'm going to do that now. Oh no! You're on the verge of tears. Oh. You got this, Kathy. I believe in you. The racing stripes are overlapping with other racing stripes. This is not going to be my best fit. That's all I'm going to say. This is not my best work. But it might be the fastest, and that's what matters. Boop, boop. The GPU dies, that won't affect the data? Yeah. I also can't imagine a GPU would die because you copied something from disk. Tough day today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We were talking about dysphoria you had like 10 years ago and you sobbed. I'm so sorry to hear that. Was it at least cathartic? I hope that was cathartic at least. GPU could die because you're a moron? I guess so. I've bricked a GPU or 2. You had to remove it to replace the drive? I think things are built a little bit stronger than you think. So hard to access NVMe. True. Woof. All right. You know what's great? I uninstalled Scala. All right, little secret. I uninstalled Scala. I've done Scala before, and I uninstalled it because I was cleaning my system, which really sucks because that's gonna take up time again. So Maxi did a bit of an oopsie. I'm saying stronger than you think. You already broke a GPU like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, I've broken a CPU like that, so. I've broken a CPU by putting it in upside down. And I didn't think that would break it, and maybe it didn't, but it no longer worked. CPU pin the pins were fine. I looked at the pins. I squinted. I took a brief glance at the pins and they seemed fine. But yeah. Why does C++ JSON library encode Boolean as 10 numbers by default? I think that might be just the JSON standard. Does JSON standard have Booleans as a part of it? I'm not sure it does. JSON is true false. Oh, bizarro then. Citra once broke the CPU because she wanted to remove the cooler and pulled out the CPU with it. Oh my god. Ah. Setting voltage the wrong way isn't good either. I had my entire PC and motherboard get absolutely fucking roasted. And I to this day have no idea why. I thought maybe it was like a power surge or something. But my PC was behind a surge protector. But I fried the motherboard and the CPU. And I wonder if it was just a bad power supply. I have no clue. It was still stuck on the bottom of the cooler. Oh, that's so painful. Oh, that's so painful. Oh, God. JSON has a bool data type, which you would have expected to parse. I I've known a few JSONs. I've known a few JSONs, and unfortunately, I don't think I like any of them. I don't like any of them, and it's not to say that Jason is a bad name. I think Jason is a great name. I think I've just had an unfortunate run-in with the Jasons in my life. Unless I'm like forgetting a Jason or something. Maybe I only remember the bad Jasons. Maybe the good Jasons just don't stand out in my memory. Who knows? The mythological Jason also turned out to be a huge jerk. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's a thing. Who knows? Okay, so we have all of our racing stripes now. That is a lot of racing stripes. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will. Check this out, Zem AI. Zemi? Zemi? What is this? A dynamic programming language. Am I supposed to glean something from this? Show on stream? Yasm. Yeah. Syntax that's based on the offside rule. You can omit closing parentheses and everything. All right. Yeah, I'm not understanding why this is cool. Syntax optional. Dynamic interpreted garbage collected language with unreadable code. I don't get it. This is nasty. This feels pretty nasty, yeah. This is pretty painful. We want to see the stripes. We'll see the stripes more, don't worry. Control O can't? See the strips? The strips are not allowed. We hi very dumb dev. Yeah, the flag does have some stripes as well. So we've maxed out. I've got 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, and then 16 if you count those. That's a lot of stripes. If this doesn't work out, I got nothing. Did I happen to have the matching top and skirt? I used to have a much better top. I used to have a much better top, and then I permanently stained it. And the star sticker. There is a star sticker. Good eye. Good eye. Well done. So, we're doing the Scala speedrun. We've got our stripes. It's gonna go well. The rules of the speedrun, very simple, very straightforward. We are implementing a consumer producer client for France, an alternative to Kafka that I built. And we know that the speedrun ends when our client can send a message and then receive that same message. It's that simple. The protocol is pretty straightforward. The protocol has basically just a connection string that you have to send in order to establish yourself as a consumer or a producer. That involves two parts. One, sending a message of which one you are, consumer or producer. Consumer is a 1, producer is a 0. And then the second message is what topic you are going to consume or produce to. And that's it. That's it. That's the whole protocol. We basically just have to figure out some sockets, figure out some strings, make a neat little library, and then test it. And that's about it. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. Scala, a language that I may have tried a little bit before, but I don't really remember much or anything about it. It is a JVM language. The only thing I do remember is that because it was a JVM language, turning it into a CLI tool fucking sucked. Sending command line flags into a JVM tool is brutal and terrible and not fun. And I didn't have a good time. My savior. This is technically no backseating. We are doing a speedrun that's testing my knowledge because I am the one learning. Actually, why is the backseating welcome thing tag on? Shut the fuck up. I'm fixing that right now, right? No backseating unless asked. There we go. It's a good build system. I'm gonna pretend I never saw that message. Much better than SBT. Well, guess what? Guess what I'm gonna do? Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think the time to beat is like 2 hours. I think if we do better than 2 hours, we're great. We're doing great. And honestly, I'm kind of confident. I'm kind of confident that Scala has better implementations for this stuff than Go did. All right, dumb dev, we're gonna time you out. I have like 0 patience today. I'm just gonna start timing people out for ignoring what I say. We had Nice Maxi yesterday. Nice Maxi's over. Christopher sad face. Yeah, cry about it. I like this Maxi. Scala fucks. We'll see. I have timeout Eric Ava. We used to have a timeout redeem. But if anyone asks for a timeout, I will gladly provide it. So, Eric Ava, if you are asking for a timeout, you shall receive. It will be 10 minutes though. Backseating? Exactly. I'm very confident. Christopher wants a timeout. There we go. That's 10 minutes on the clock. Boopity boop. And bop. Lillian already redeeming keyboards. Eric Ava. Can we do a bet? We can't do a bet. We can do a bet. We shall do some Gamba. Happy, would you be so kind as to set up Gamba? Or will I have to do that myself? 2 hours is a long time. You underestimate my capabilities. Also, hi Lillian. How are ya? 2 hours is a long time. But I'm confident. I don't know. You were here earlier? I was busy getting angry. Oh yeah, you were complaining about C++. Sorry. My brain's a little slow on the draw today. So maybe 2 hours is not a long time, and 2 hours is plenty of time. We've been yapping for 40 minutes. Jesus Christ. I feel like I should like schedule my yapping. I feel like I should schedule my yapping, but then I feel like the yapping will get worse. We are once again starting a speedrun with no mouse. Incredible. Ugh. Alrighty. Let's get the clock. Let's get the clock out there. Let's whip out our clocks to time the speedrun. It's going to be replacing the train. We have a prediction. Thank you very much. And we will get started. Alrighty. Will Maxi finish the SCALA speedrun as stated by the rules in 2 hours? Starting in 3, 2. What is the end goal of the speedrun? All right, we're doing the intro again. We're doing the intro again, okay? We're doing the intro again, and then we'll start the speedrun. The speedrun. Welcome back to our second ever new speedrun. I think it's like our 8th speedrun total, where we'll be doing SCALA. And the end goal of the speedrun is to, of course, write a producer-consumer client for our Kafka message queue alternative called Franz. So we'll know, here's what you got to remember, we'll know the speedrun is over when we can produce a message and then consume that same message. Send a message, we receive a message, that's it. The protocol is very simple because it was written by, of course, yours truly. That includes basically 2 things. 1, the client has to send what kind of client it is. It can either be producing messages or consuming messages, which is denoted by either a 0 for producing or a 1 for consuming. And then it sends what topic that it's consuming or producing from. These are both strings, should be pretty straightforward. So basically we're doing some socket stuff. We're doing some string stuff. That's about it. That's kind of the whole library, but hopefully that's enough. You know, it's things that you got to figure out. Alrighty. Hopefully that clears things up, and we'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Sounds hard. I don't remember if I can just install SCALA or not. I have a feeling I have to install SBT. Which maybe I have? No. We're gonna go with the SBT again. You fully believe you invested 10 grand? Eric Ava, crazy believer. Oh my god. We got some crazy believers over here. Alrighty, we got SBT. We got SBT involved. Hopefully this is fine. Mateus, you coming in going crazy with the no backseating here. I'm getting frustrated today. Getting the old frustration in. Alrighty, let's open up our project. This is, of course, a Franz client in SCALA. I think there was some SBT in it or something. SBT new. I don't remember. SBT docs. Mateus, there is no backseating allowed. I am here to embarrass myself. Hi, Owl. How are ya? SBT new SCALA 3. What is .gate? I feel like I asked these exact same questions before. Someone removed your seat? What does that mean? What is your C? All right. We'll follow the tutorial. All right, we need a name. This is a Franz client. Cool. We have our Franz client. Nice. Anything important in here? Can I move everything in here out? Whoops. Did I move it too far? I moved it too far. Oh, balls. Oh no. Get reset. Get reset. Doesn't work that way? All right, trying again. Trying again. Trying again. We'll take it back. Roll it back. Roll it back. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Little oopsie over there. Little oopsie over there. Too bad Scala. How did I make my cat fancy? It's bat. It's actually just bat. All right, trying again. We're trying again. Ignore everything that happened. Scala doesn't have a mascot? Gate is for being a real G? All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. You have to reinstall the boot partition. Oh, Kathy. Ah. Best of luck. How did I do this before? How does Scala work? Scala 3. No. Reference. Guides and overviews. Sure. That's not what I meant to do. Does one make structs? Reference. Language reference. Here we go. Search. Struct. Maybe? Nope. Get me out of here. I can't exit. You know, doing this without a mouse kind of fucking sucks. I got 30 minutes of no mouse. New types. Enums. Metaprogramming. Features. Language versions. Why can't I scroll? Ah. 30 minutes? I have Vimium. It's not helping. It's not helping very much. Essential foundations? Intersection types replacing compound types. Are there just structs? What are they called? Oh my god. I can't look at the docs because it's not working. Christopher is back. Welcome back. My Vimium is just dead. I can't scroll at all. I can't scroll at all in the docs. No. Case classes? I can put you in another timeout? I think I'm okay. There we go. Scala classes. That would make sense because website be usable without a mouse challenge. Normally, it's not this bad. I don't know what's going on with Vimium. Vimium's being a little funky for some reason. All right, I guess we need a class. Oh, this is great. I'm great with classes. I know how to use classes. All right, class user. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Constructors. Okay, I understand this. This isn't difficult. I accidentally closed Firefox. We want a class Franz producer. We want a class called Franz consumer, and both of these will have some sort of socket. However these appear in Scala. Rust truly has no class. Rust doesn't need class. Rust just needs to work. And work it does. Okay, I guess I need some sort of Akka. I need some Akka IO. Why? Why do I need Akka IO? Okay. You make a new socket address on address port. Receive case bound, case connected. What is happening here? An actor system? I don't want a TCP server, I want a TCP client. The author deleted this Medium story. You just use the Java socket class? Alright. Creates a socket connected to the server running on the specified host and port. Okay. So I guess this has some sort of raw, which is java.net.socket or whatever. Or just socket. Where's my LSP? No LSP server is found for file type Scala. At least this socket stuff seems pretty intuitive. What is the what's the language server manager called? Mason, there we go. Let's search for Scala LSP. 0 available. This is good. This is good. This is great. Who even needs a language server, honestly? Just compile. Metals? You're a doubter. I don't believe anything you say, Range Bomber. You're a doubter. That's the LSP name. It doesn't exist in Mason. I probably have to add it manually, which I'm not gonna do. Metals aren't in Mason. Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We don't even need it. We honestly don't need it. Unironically, I don't need an LSP. Like you said in the previous video. We're going in with a fresh start. Why LSP when compiler? Exactly. We don't need it. We don't need it in the slightest. SBT build. Boop boop boop. Not build F. Okay. What do I need to do? Ah, no mouse. SBT. What did I do before? Why do I literally forget this stuff immediately. I don't remember. Was it just SBT run? It was, okay. It compiled, which is fine. We'll start there. Both of these have raw sockets. Can I make builders or something? How does this work? SCALA 3 classes. Constructors, private members, boopity boop. How does one make a constructor? Who cares? Figure it out later. Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. This does a new socket return type socket. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. Of course it does. And then you can write output stream and input stream. Okay, sure. Wait, I definitely do need a constructor. I do need a constructor because I want to connect the consumer and producer. Learn more about classes in the SCALA book. Okay. The body is initialized as part of the default constructor. Cool. Class Franz producer. I guess I don't even want this to be a socket. I want this to be a broker, which is going to be a string here. And then do I need a port? I do need a port. I need a port, which is a number and then a topic. I don't remember what numbers are called. Int? 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 I don't know. We'll see if it compiles. Why is it giving me Perl? Why is it giving me Perl? That's not good. All right, do you compile? U of M is hinting at something deeper. Indentation definitions expected class found. All right, I guess that's to be expected. We need to initialize. What do we need to initialize? You can understand confusing Prolog and Perl since they use the same file extensions, but Scala and Perl, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going with it. Auxiliary constructors. The primary constructor. A constructor for when the student has completed their application. What did I use for extension? It's .scala. It's just .scala. What is this? Def this. A constructor for when the student has completed their application. Is this just overloading? This is just overloading. Okay, cool. It's Pearl slowly taking back the world. I love Pearl. I love Pearl. This is the embarrassing part where I just don't remember how classes work. Not found port. Did you mean short? Not found broker. Raku is Pearl 6. Any are saying this? All right, let's try it. New friends producer. Local host. On port 8085. See what happens. You forgot the name of the command to connect Wi-Fi on Arch? I forget it every single time and then I have to Google it. Connection refused. What if we listen? What if we make a server? However that works. How does one make a server? Listen, NC-L, localhost, 8085. Try that again. Boopity boop boop. No main class detected? Oh. My bad, my bad, my bad. Still connection refused. But at least it's working. I mean, in the sense that it's calling the right code. Grants producer on line 4. Connection refused. Localhost 8085? We're listening on localhost 8085. Do I need to do 127001? Loop back? Still no. Connection refused. Huh. Connection refused. Seems like localhost is fine. Or 8085 localhost. You always carry a long Ethernet cable with you at all times. Honestly, valid. I used to just have 2 spare Ethernet cables, but then they've slowly been falling apart. Someone keeps chewing on them, and I swear it isn't me. Alright, what the hell is going on? What's happening? Localhost. Localhost. 8085. We're just gonna ignore the values. Does it still not work? Still connection refused. Unknown source. Unknown source. Native method. Unknown source. Oh no, is this what we're gonna get stuck on? Really? I don't want to get stuck on this. Server wasn't running. What's the error? Just a connection refused? Seems like the server is running fine. I don't know if this is like a weird JVM thing. We're listening on port 8085. I assume I can connect fine. Seems like it's okay there. So what's going on over here? No backseating? Yeah, no backseating. Unless asked. And I don't want to get stuck on this, so I might be getting there. I guess I should just try sending some data before giving up on this. Scala, 3 sockets. Is there an official? Socket? Socket. Class socket. Huh? I have a feeling this is not a good example. That's web sockets. No sockets. What the hell? Let's just try writing some bytes. I don't know. Get an input stream. Oh my god, I can't type. Get an input stream. Or an output stream. Output stream. Out.write. Test. Get bytes. I remember there was some weird thing of like, you don't have to call all functions in Scala. And that wasn't super intuitive to me, so I'm gonna just call all of them so I remember what's a function. Connection refused. Connection refused. Learning Scala in one stream tough? It is true. It is true. Why connection refused? Is this a weird like JVM port thing? I don't know. We have 2 hours to get this working. That's how it always happens. It's always the beginning. That's the tough part, and then once things start clicking, we move fast. Also, it doesn't help that I can't use my mouse. Give me another example of sockets, please. That isn't from the book. Another mostly keyboard. Oh my god. A cheat sheet? A little cheat sheet? A little cheeky cheat sheet? A little Scala 3 app? STTP? Socket IO MD? I don't want WebSockets. Absolutely nothing. All right, Java. Give me something. Give me something. All right, that's a server socket. Cool. Can I see client? Client. Okay, new socket, localhost 2004. Request socket. Yeah, input and output streams. Try writing a message. Boopity boop boop. Close the connection. Yeah. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Localhost 8085. Localhost 8085. All right, I'm opening it up. We're doing a little backseating. I don't want to get stuck on this. I feel like this is a stupid error that maybe has nothing to do with my code, and I don't want to get stuck on this. Try 1 through 7. I did. It didn't work. Try running one of your other clients just to make sure. I did. It works. It works fine. It works great. It works fine. I tried 1 2 7. I tried the loop back. I can try setting it here as well, and that didn't work either. Whoops. There we go. What? I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate everything. It worked great. I don't know. I don't know why. It was literally the example. I literally did the example. All right, no more backseating. Backseating is off. Backseating is off. We're good. Cool. Backseating closed. Just like the socket that we're not closing, but great. That was an awesome waste of time. That was an awesome waste of time. Cool. Nice. Okay, so we have a socket. We have our outstream. We want our instream. And then what we want to do is write, since we're a producer, we're writing a 0 and then a new line. Can I tell you a command to make SBT faster? It's over. You missed your window. We still don't know why it didn't work. It doesn't matter. It's a speed run. We're not here to learn. We're here to write code. All right, we're writing a 0 because we're a producer, and ooh, we also need a topic here. I totally forgot. Boopity boop boop. We need a topic, which is also a string, and then we write the topic. Don't get bytes. I wonder if there is a buffered write that we can use here. I'm not gonna figure it out. All this code is going to be public. Hi, El Sabano, welcome to this stream. I'm sure there's a way to buffer these writes. To not be calling a system call as often, but I'm gonna leave that as an exercise for the reader. It's you. You're the reader. Just you, El Sabano. No one else. Hopefully that works. Let's just give it a shot. What? What did I just do? Oh, shit. And change that back to 127001. Try that again. And we have nothing. Oh, we're missing our topic. It's gonna be test. Zero test. And then the socket closes and we're so good. Nice. I'm just gonna assume this socket gets closed on drop, and never worry about it ever again. Is that a bad assumption? Yeah, maybe. Do I care? Abso-fucking-lutely not. What else are we missing? We set up our reader and writer. I'm basically gonna ignore the consumer because the consumer is gonna be the exact same thing but in reverse, and I'm just gonna copy paste a shit ton of code. Also, I don't think the producer even needs an in stream, so I'm gonna ignore that for now. We want to make a send function, which is going to take a message string. Again, I'm sure there's a way to make this not be a string. I'm sure there's like some Scala as ref bytes equivalent. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll do that another time, or someone else will, which is the beauty of collaboration. And I guess we just do outstream dot write message dot get bytes followed by a new line. I am so glad I made this entire protocol this simple. Otherwise, we'd be kind of struggling. All right, what's going on? What's going on, tree sitter? A class method. Does it need to have a unit? Is that what it is? I don't know what a unit is. Fields and methods. I mean, this looks like a class method. I want to. I guess it is a unit. I don't know what that is. I also don't really care. Give me my music. Thank you. Unit? Sure. Sure. Why not? All right. We have a producer. And then let's try p.send. Testing 1, 2, 3. Cool. No way we're almost done. No way we're almost done. Oh, whoa? Donk. Flop. We do need the input stream for the consumer. Obviously. How is this so much easier than Go? Because Go, we got stuck on a weird Go implementation detail. I actually wrote the entire thing in like 10 seconds, if you don't remember. Honestly, Go can go suck my cock. I can't think of a PG word. I can't think of a PG word. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Mom. Input? Input stream. There we go. For our consumer, we want to write a 1. Suck my milky soaked plushie of Spamton. Exactly. Exactly. And consumer has a receive, which has Nothing, and it returns. Ooh, how do you return things from functions? Is this the return value? See, this language is so easy and intuitive until I figure out that it's not how this works at all. How do I read a line? Oh no. Return values in SCALA are whack? Are there? Seems pretty intuitive. Also, me just guessing the return values and not sure if this actually works this way. How do I read a line? I definitely need some sort of buffer around it. Is there some IO buffer? Can I have the Scala 3 API? Why does this not work with fucking Vimium? It violates principle of least surprise. I'm not super surprised. One, is there a socket? No. Two, is there a buffer? There's an array buffer. That's it. That's all we got. All we have is an array buffer. Buffer. Trait. All right, let me just look for a read line. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked there, and now I have to reload the whole page. Or apparently not. There we go. Search for read line. Read line. Text string args any string. That's just standard in. IO source. With a line iterator. Wait. Scala IO source line iterator? How do I make an IO source? We're getting there. We're getting there. How do I make an IO source? Oh, I can scroll this way now. IO source. IO source. Source. Got no entries in grub? Aw. Can't scroll. Source. Extends iterator car. Buffered source. Line iterator. There has to be. There has to be a way of doing this. Object source. Create buffered source input stream. Buffer size. From file. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. From input stream. Yes. Yes. With an implicit codec. Will it figure it out? I think it'll figure it out. Wait, we can totally do this. Do I have to import anything? How does this work? Source.scala. Source.create What is Scala for you? What does Scala for me? What does that mean? From input stream. From input stream in stream. Can I overwrite in stream? Is this the thing Scala lets me do? What did that Scala do? Not found source. Did you mean double? No, 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 I did not mean double. Scala IO source, probably. Scala IO source? Is that what I want? Scala IO source? Import Scala or IO dot source? Without the Java? How does this work? IO dot source. Double source. I was told this was a Rust channel. It is. It is. It is. It is. Recursive value in stream needs source. Needs type. Just figure it out. Just figure it out, bro. Come on, little bro. Just figure it out. Fine. Fine. In buff. I don't know. I don't know. Naming is hard. Naming is hard. Just let me do it. It was a Rust channel. I don't do Rust once a week. Once a week. Okay. You really want to see me do this with Scryer Prologue? I'll do it next week. It's always next Thursday. Every time you're like, Maxi, do another language, it's next Thursday. Just always assume that I'll do it next Thursday. Is SCALA good for Scala debugging? Probably not. Probably not. Alright, what is it not happy about? Not found topic. That makes sense. So there's topic string. I wonder if I can make a sync. Is there a sync? There's only source. Why is there no sync? Garbage language? Kathy, garbage language? Only a singleton? Don't call me that. You're getting big Python vibes from Scala. Scala is a Python inspired Java. So many people are gonna get mad at me for calling it that. So many people are gonna get mad at me for calling it that. This is not functional Scala though. It's not very, no, it's not very functional. It is fine. I think it is fine. Can you compile, please? You're done? Grub not work? Found unit required string? Outstream, wait. Oh, no, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. In buff dot read line? Can I do this? Can I do this, or do I have to turn it into an iterator? Source. Line iterator. Let me scroll. Let me scroll, please. 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 I'll do anything. Okay, apparently I can scroll if I have find open for like no reason. Anyone try writing in Mojo? It's to be the C++ of Python. We had someone say that Mojo's gonna be great, the next best thing, and I have my doubts. I also haven't written a single line of Mojo, so take everything I say with an enormous grain of salt, but I have a feeling it's not going to be very useful. Yes, Kathy, do get yourself some chocolate. Very important. Line is new line. How long into my mouse? Mojo is a meme? Okay. If Owl agrees with me, you know I'm right. If Owl agrees with me, you know I'm right. Okay. Akka is its own crazy thing. Do I understand that Akka is like the Tokyo of Scala? Is Akka the Tokyo of Scala? Do I understand it correctly? Oh, read line. Am I allowed to do this? Is this something? Okay, our music is gone. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Chill, chill, chill. Did you hear something about chocolate? Norwegian activated? Norwegian activated. Scala. IO. Source. I need to scroll down. I need to scroll down. Ah! There we go. Okay, we're scrolling. Line iterator. Can I just call read line? Read line? Can I just do this? Is this fine? Akka is beam for the JVM? That sounds kind of cursed. Found unit required string. That makes sense. Where's the error handling? Where are the errors? Where are the Scala errors? Readline is not a member of Scala IO buffered source. So I do need to do some sort of line iterator thing. Buffered source. Buffered line iterator. And and how do? Buffered line iterator, add string, get lines, returns an iterator who returns lines not including the new line characters. Okay. Dot get lines? Can I do just do that? And then just call next? Okay. Okay. 9 minutes left. I have 1 hour? I thought we had 2 hours. Wait. I thought we had 2 hours. Wait, that's not what we agreed upon. That's not what we agreed upon. Wait. What? Since when? Are you joking? I don't even know. I don't even know what it was. Are you joking? Can I get a believer opinion, not a doubter opinion, please? All right, let's run our Fran server. It was 2 hours. It doesn't even matter because all I needed was 52 minutes. I would show you, but we got a message. We sent a message and we got a message. It's showing up right there. I'm pointing to it on my screen. If I had a mouse, I would highlight it for you, but that's it. We did it. We sent testing 1, 2, 3 and we received testing 1, 2, 3. Bada absolute bing. Honestly, easy. This was so easy. This was so easy. This was incredibly easy. Go was fucking awful. You did say 2 hours is a long time. That's true. That's true. Go fucking sucked. All right, 52 minutes on the clock. That's it. Scala continues being a solid fucking language. I don't know what it is about it. I do find the docs a little confusing. Like the Go docs are really good. I don't know why they struggle so much. But yeah, I mean Scala is just it's just a very usable language. It's pretty much Rust with a GC. No, it is not. No, it's not. You just imagine trying to do the same in Prolog and be like, what? How? It looks like Rust syntax? A little bit. It looks like C syntax. It's C inspired. Yeah, damn. What the hell? Alrighty, 53 minutes. We're calling it. I do think the last time, I mean, it does help that I did a little bit of lying. I did a little bit of lying. I'm so sorry. This is the second time I've written Scala. But honestly, I think it went just about as well as the first. I think Scala is just kind of a nice language. It's intuitive to use. I do think it's sometimes a little bit too intuitive. And what I mean by that is there are certain things that I'd like to be more explicit, but I'm okay with it. I'm like really okay with it. I do hate that it's JVM. I do hate that it's JVM. Why is there no built-in? Why is there no Mason language server? What's going on? There's a few little things that bother me, but like overall, I mean, it's such a usable thing. It's so easy when watching some YouTube dude coding whatever app, then you start yourself and almost nothing is working as expected. I mean, them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. That's just how it happens sometimes. Here's what I'll say. It's so easy until you turn on a stream and then a bunch of people are yelling at you. There isn't Mason because Scala medals need some additional settings. I see. Is it just JVM stuff? Is it JVM skill issues? Is that what we're running into? Oh, also error handling. Where is the error handling here? It's not a JVM thing? Where is the error handling in JVM? Is Scala error handling the same as Java where it makes no sense and it's terrible and it's try except and catch blocks and things like that? No? Scala error handling? Scala is either an option. And those two. Okay, question. Why does this iterator never fail? How does this iterator never fail? I can't pull up the docs for some reason. There is try T? I'm not seeing a lot of errors. There's a separate has next bool. This is what I mean by I would like these things to be more explicit. It's unchecked exceptions. I don't like that. I would like that to be more explicit. I think that's just my little Rust brain yelling at me. But like overall fine. Overall totally fine. Yeah, I don't know. It's also not an option. Next unchecked. It's fine because you usually don't interact with Java code, so it's mostly typed errors. I want it more explicit. I want it more explicit. I want to know when things can fail. I want them to yell at me. If you do interact, you just wrap it and try. That hurts me. That physically hurts me. But that's just my little Rust brain. I mean it's crazy how quickly I made this. It's crazy how quickly I made this. There is some stuff that we can do here. I do know that I can turn these writes into, these can be buffered writes by using the buffered line iterator or whatever. Where you can like build it and flush it, something like that. You're writing a JVM language, so basically you can't all the time. Kathy is dying to grub. I'm so sorry, Kathy. Sometimes you just need to sleep on it. Sometimes you just need to sleep on it a little bit. That's it. I mean, there is technically a big part of this speedrun that I'm not including because I'm lazy and we didn't do it in the last one. But seeing as how easy these have been, I'm thinking of maybe adding it back. And it's gonna add the extra thing of like, right now we basically interact with TCP sockets, strings, which is like, maybe buffering, like new lines and stuff, whatever. It doesn't really matter. We can add one more thing, which is threads. Because technically, the one part of this client that we're missing is we want a background polling thread. Or not polling, but we want a background keep alive thread, which is basically just a background thread that's looping and occasionally sends message that says bing to tell the server that we're alive. And this is for the consumer. This is one part of the speedrun that I need to add, but I'm a little lazy. And we can try doing it right now to see how difficult it would have been. You're not switching the drive? Honestly, valid. How do you do Scala threads? Concurrency. You spawn tasks. Okay. You spawn tasks, that's fine. Future long-running algorithm? That's it? You just wrap it in a future? Wait, that's it? What? If you want to go hard mode, you use FS2 for this. I've done similar things in Rust. I'm not interested. Is this it? You literally just wrap it in a future? Huh? For real? So what you're saying is I can just, after I make this consumer, I make a future. That's just looping? This is a thing I can do? Hold on, let me make a separate function here. Unit. Literally just do a while loop. Thread.sleep. What was it called? Thread.sleep for 60 seconds. and then write a message. How do you print? Is it just print line? It is just print line. Oh my god. And then that just works? Not found future. All right, it almost blew my mind. I want a Scala concurrent future. Okay, that makes more sense. Scala concurrent future. Scala current future. And we call test keep alive. This doesn't take a value. How does this work? Not found true. Meh. What's happening? Little true. All we want to know is the Scala your height. Well, too bad. You can keep guessing. Why do I not know how to use a while loop? 4-9. True. Too bad, cop. True. True. Yes. You're right. You're right. I'm 4-9. Yeah, I'm 4-9. You got it right. I want an execution context. What? What? Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have read the stuff that it told me to read. Can I have my mouse back? Is this language good? Yeah, unironically, I think Scala is pretty good. I'm actually like pretty happy with it. It's on the JVM, it's not good. I'm with you on that one. But all things considered, I did not have a bad time. I hate JVM stuff too. I hate JVM as much as the next Rust streamer. How long ago was keyboard? 1 hour, 39 minutes. All right, I have my mouse back. I have my mouse back. Don't at me. I want my mouse back. And we got a stretch. Yay. For to raw dog the bytecode. True. Also, the racing stripes worked. Racing stripes did wonders for our speedrun. Did I just get hit with a nuclear bomb? What's going on? Right, camera. What is going on? Ah, I'm getting bombed. Hello, camera? The camera's on fire. I don't know why. I'm too hot. Sorry. Come on, camera. What are you doing? What are you doing, camera? Let's get you fixed up over here. I hope everyone's enjoying being blind now. You'll know how I feel all the time because I am very blind, as I mentioned earlier. All right, camera, what are you doing? I don't know why it's doing this. I genuinely have no idea. I don't know if I like kicked something. That's very annoying. Can you refocus, please? Well, anyone have some wisdom? Anyone have some incredible wisdom to share? Because I got nothing. I don't know why it's doing this. Can try giving it the old on and off. Can we give that a try? Y'all will never guess what's under my camera. Have you ever considered that maybe under my camera is chat? You all are hiding under me? The camera's fried. The camera is totally fried. Thought it was gonna be my height. The height is written on the post-it note. In my background that you cannot see because the camera's given out. All right, I have unplugged and replugged the camera. And we're so back. Isn't that crazy? Crazy it just works that way? Yeah, you see this sticky note? Yeah, it says my height. Just read the sticky note. It says Maxie's height is exactly. And then my height. That's actually exactly what it says. If I do another stretch, will it break again? Yeah, probably. Camera resolution insufficient? Is 1080p? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That's 1080p over there. I feel like now it's dark. I wonder if it just like flipped out because of my... I'm wearing all black, right? I wonder if it was because of that. Not liking my hair today. Also, this is my network password. If you can read that, that's my network password. Enjoy that. Zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance. Thanks for all the free data. Yeah, no problem. Speaking of free data, since we did this so quickly, because I'm incredibly smart and great at things, I think I might spend the rest of the stream trying to fix the data collector. Because I want everyone to have access to this stream's data. The tits data, exactly, the tits data. One day AI will upscale and decode the data by guessing? How would AI guess what's there? Can you answer that one for me? How would it upscale and guess what's there? Because that's all AI does. It's a statistical model that's guessing based on all the random data that it has in it. So the only way that it would be able to figure that out is if it already had a photo of that. Anyways, you're a doubter, so get wrecked. How do I manage polls? Manage prediction. Choose outcome. To the half of you who are believers, well done. Well done. And give the doubters some love. Give the doubters some love. It's okay. They're just not as good at as the rest of us, and that's fine. It happens. It will make out the character using the neighboring pixels. I think if your eyes can't do it, I'm not sure an AI will be able to do it. Rip range bomber. Range bomber L. So sorry. I'm in a good mood now. Apparently all it took was for me to write some code. The old drive broke? Did I just see 31,000 points? Did the believers just win 31,000 points? Am I gonna get destroyed? Oh. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have done the Gamba. I'm so sorry, Kathy. Look, I totally understand how you feel. You got 0 points? So who got all the points? I'm scared. Eric Ava? Control O? Be nice. Be nice to me, please. Oh, speaking of being nice, I need a consensus from the community. Can I get a consensus? We have give me a sec. We have 181 waters in the tank. Now, here's my offer. I'll give you a deal. I'll give you a deal and it's going to be a good deal. 1. I am going to do the hot tub stream. I have promised it. It's going to happen. We've gotten to the point where half of this community doesn't even want me to do a hot tub stream because they're worried of what they'll see. That's fine. I promised it. I'm still going to do it. 2. I think we're calling bankruptcy. I think we're calling bankruptcy on the waters. I don't see the point of the water redeem unless we're really pushing to 1,000. I think we call it bankruptcy. We reset it to 0 and we set another goal at 100. Number 3, price of water is going up. I'm sorry. It's not my fault, okay? It's Joe Biden's America. The price of water is going up, okay? I tried my best, but unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. 8,000 point water redeem? It's not going to be 8,000. It's not going to be 8,000, but it is going to go up a little. Divide the number of waters by the new price. It's still going to be 100, and I'll tell you what, I don't think any of you will have a hard time hitting it. I think if you all put your little brains together, put your little gay brains together, and figured out a way to catch me by surprise, it's not difficult at all. So, frankly, I think I'm still the one losing here. But I am going to officially say, unless someone comes in and says, wait, Maxi, I have a much better idea, and here's why, we're calling bankruptcy. Numbers going back down to 0, and prices going up. And what's at 100 redeems? What's at 100? I don't know. Maybe a beach episode or something. Beach episode would be funny. What do the creditors get? Absolutely nothing. The creditors get emotional support. Wait, Maxi, I have a much better idea, and here's why. Absolutely nothing to follow up. I know you don't. I know you don't have a better idea. Also, for the new folks, use the water for the bathtub stream. That's the old bit. If you're new here, that's the old bit. I started a water counter because I don't have a delay on my water redeems, and I can't drink water fast enough. And for some reason, I also established how much each water redeem is. I basically did everything wrong. There's no timeout, and you know exactly how much water I'm drinking. What if the water isn't sips, but rather molecules? I'm not going to change the ratio. The ratio's staying the same. It's 5 waters per cup. 5 waters per cup. It hasn't changed. And there's still no timeout. We're just going to increase. We're going to increase the delay. If you're new here, so sorry about the ads. There's ads at the top of the hour every hour. There are ways to avoid them. I believe in you to figure it out. Enjoy the ads. Bye-bye. And for the rest of you, I couldn't drink water fast enough. So everyone was redeeming water faster than I could drink. And I said, you know what? If this counter ever hits 100, I'm doing a hot tub stream. And I didn't really think about it because 1, I don't have a hot tub. 2, how would I do it here? 3, apparently it was way too easy. And we blew it out of the water, pun very much intended. So we're doing it again. We're doing it again. We're doing the old reset. Blow up kiddie pool stream. I'm thinking about it. Look, it's in the works. It's in the works. There's some logistical issues that I have to figure out, but it's gonna happen, okay? Okay? I'm down. We'll get there. So attempt number 2. I don't know. It can't be free. It has to be OnlyFans. It's gonna be free. It's gonna be free. I don't know what to tell you. Everything I do is free. I have no sense of self-worth. Why do you think I'm streaming? Just gotta have someone make a 3D model. It already costs you your points exactly. I don't need money. I just need the satisfaction of taking your points away from you. Also I do need money, so if you have a Twitch Prime, feel free to throw it my way. Thank you very much. Water pool stream, replace water with yogurt. That's definitely an OnlyFans thing. I definitely can't do that on Twitch, I'll tell you that much. Nor do I really want to. Nor do I really want to. That doesn't sound very appealing to me. Yogurt is expensive, yeah. That's crazy. No, I'd never do that. I'm also like very much a person who gets like random icks about things. And I would not be able to get over it. Like I couldn't even like roll around in dirt for the sake of it, you know? I don't like it. I'm not gonna do it. I'd never do it. Ever. What would I do at 100? 100, here's some options that I'll give you. If we hit 100 again, I can show my Halloween costume. I will say that doesn't sound that interesting. But I promise you it is. I promise you it is. Number 2. We wait for me to say some stupid shit in the future, and then everyone clips it, and we end up doing it. 200 hot tub stream while wearing Halloween costume? No. 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 Also, we're like at 200, so with the amount of points that folks just won, we could hit 200 right now. It's not going to be very interesting. Also, I just bought a pop filter and then I totally forgot to put it on my mic. That's so funny. I'm so good at this job. Reinstalling Arch at 100? Or are you keeping us up to date with your events? Are you making fun of me for yapping, Freeful? You are reinstalling, okay. I wish you the absolute best of luck. You're about to uninstall yourself. Oh no, Kathy. I believe it is time to switch over topics to fix our tits. We need to fix our tits. I don't even remember why I broke it. Or how it broke. But basically there's like no logging on it and it's very annoying and I need to do it. I need to do it and you guys will all have to watch me. Which interactive things? Tits? Yes, backseating. Backseating, very much welcome again. And we're good. All right, we're back. We're back. What broke? Good question. Great question, chat. I don't know. I don't know. But basically I was testing it. Well, first of all, nothing is running. Nothing is running and I don't know why. That's very bad. But I think it's basically that the data collector doesn't seem to be doing what I expected to. And I don't have logging on it. So it always like reconnecting to Twitch, starting to clean up, restarting system, machine exited, not restarting. Right? Like I don't know what's happening here. And I need to have some logs and I don't have them. And that's about it. Where did I put this? Are we on the wrong branch? I think we're on the wrong branch. Or did I start a new project and I don't remember what it's called? I think that's what I did. Build Twitch Interactive. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Data collector. I think the first fix that's incredibly easy is we need to log chat messages. Oh, it already is. It's already on log trace. Also, someone recommended to switch over to tracing, which I've never used before, and I don't really know why it's better, but I am curious. Whatever these tracing subscribers are. I don't know what this does. How is this different from logging? Is this different from logging? You're glad you can speedrun that stuff? Yeah, once you do it enough, it's usually pretty quick. Initial view you see is for Tokyo tasks that are currently running. What? This is a thing? What? Builds up a trace of the error? Different trace. Yeah, different trace. Tokyo tasks are just threads, a little different, but you can conceptually think of them as such. Tracing open telem. This is kind of too much. This is kind of too much for me right now. I think what I'm going to do is first turn on trace logs. Or any logs? Do I have logs on? Why don't you have logs on? You can see threads in HTOP. They're not quite threads. They're conceptually threads, but they are tasks. And they're also not always conceptually threads, so it kind of gets complicated. All right, let's do trace logs. Redeploy that, baby girl. Trace on is Tron. Hi, max wattage. Womp yonk. Yonk plomp. That's my favorite phrase. Yonk plomp. Also, Fly gave me all this stuff for free. Tron is a debugging command in all dialects of the basic programming language. It actually is an abbreviation of trace on. It was used primarily for debugging basic goto and go sub statements. Wow. Trace in is train? Wait, so trains girls are just trace in girls? What? What could this possibly mean? All right, it's updated. Run. Machine logs. Okay. All right, folks, I have one request and one request only. And that is to do what you do best and to send chat messages. I mean, they're showing up now. The original movie Tron is named after that command? Is that why they're doing the little tracing? Is that why? That's pretty cool. It is working. Let's see if it's is it connected to the Franz server? Are you running? It is running. So let's see if we can get some stuff. No host. Oh, wrong host. Mostly Maxi. We want to consume from test. Nope, not from test. We want to consume from chat. It's not working. I'm not seeing it work. Why, hello, Captain Coder. Thanks for the sub. Haven't seen you around in a minute. Hope you're doing well. Accepted producer for chat with 1 max queue pages. 33228. In theory, it's working. Enjoyed my 3-month review. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. I just wanted to make something for myself a little bit as well, just so I had something to look back on. Hope it was a fun watch as well. What is going on? Why am I not getting new messages? Super fun watch. I'm so happy to hear that. Why no work? Is it a max pages thing? I don't see why it would be. One max page should be plenty. Does Franz have tracing? Does anybody know? It does have tracing. Look at that. Why don't your drives work? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Mm. I mean, let's just try enabling trace logs and see if it does anything, but I kind of doubt it. It's just not writing the new messages for some reason. I don't know if it's an issue on... I doubt it's an issue on the server side. It's almost certainly an issue on the client side. I just don't know why that is. And maybe a big part of that is because we're not using the Franz client, which is a little silly. I think we have our own written here in the data collector. Yeah, we're using our own, but it also is written correctly, so I'm not sure why it doesn't work. Connecting to Tits Franz Mostly Maxi at 8085. We receive messages. We're logging the chat messages. We're doing all the stuff. We write the message. Hmm. Hmm. May I ask for a bit of spam again? Spam incoming here. It's like dead. It's super dead. It's mega dead. Thank you for the spam. Appreciate it. Am I just ignoring errors? What's going on? I do unwrap. It is writing to the socket, so I'm like, is it just giving up? I don't understand. Why is it not crashing? Which events sub keep alive? Sure, 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 sure. This is all fine. What's up with France? Now it's working. Why is it working though? It works, and I don't know why. It doesn't work. I also don't know why. All right. We do have chat messages now. No, we don't. What? Is this a consuming error? I don't know what's going on. The France server is logging. Supposedly it's writing the message. Wait, what? Info. Alamar, I stand by my answer. What is happening? Oh, this is logging the messages it sent to me. What? It's not writing new messages. It's not writing new messages, and I don't know why. I would like to see what's in this volume. Volume snapshots. Attached to this process. Supposedly it's attached to the right process. I don't understand how there aren't errors happening. If it's not writing, where are my errors? Where could it be going wrong? It could be going wrong only after the log. From the producer handler, wherever that is. Handle produce. Accepted producer. Yeah, we're at this part. It's writing new lines. If it crashes, it get a disconnect. And we'd close the stream. So in theory, it'd disconnect from the client side as well and then crash. But we're not crashing. I don't understand how things are just silently failing. Things should be crashing. Things should either be crashing or working. Sender. We push a line. Whenever we trace a line, we push a line. To topic. And it's like it's not writing to the volume. It's writing somewhere else, but then it's reading from the volume, which is bizarre. How could it possibly work that way? Hmm. How can I even test this? Get an ASDF. Now, how come if I connect to the same server, where's my ASDF? Where is it reading from? It also doesn't seem to be reading the same messages every time. Am I crazy? All right, we'll let the logs catch up. It's really struggling with the logs. Woof! Ah! Oh God! It ends on bad cops message, which is not the last message that we get there. I have no clue. Is this a logging thing? I could try just destroying the volume and making it again, but I honestly have no clue why this is happening. There are grub entries. Nice. You're so back. Do I just like not understand how volumes work? Do I need to stop this machine entirely? I have a hunch. I have a hunch that the way volumes are unmounted and remounted has something that is fundamentally not playing nice with mmap. That's like the only guess that I have because I genuinely have no clue what we're doing wrong here. Ugh, I should have just fucking sent this on a Raspberry Pi. You didn't install Network Manager? You're clueless about client server stuff? I have a feeling this is some bizarre cloud infrastructure things. Cause I don't know what else it could be. Yeah, I got nothing. I have a feeling this volume needs to die. I don't know what it's doing under the hood, but there are just so many things that don't add up. We're using way more than 71 megabytes. Well, either we should be using way more or way less, and having it be in between doesn't really make sense. And I have a feeling it's just some mmap stuff that's going on top of volumes getting forked and remounted and things like that, and it's not going well. Something is breaking internally here. And I don't really have a good way of debugging it, which is very unfortunate. Your SSH keys, no! Speaking of SSH keys, I wish I could just SSH to this. Can I? Maybe somehow? All your SSH keys are belong to her. I have no idea. I'm gonna probably give up on this for now. It would be so much easier to run it locally. Maybe that's what I should have started with anyways. Yeah, damn, I'm so stumped. I'm so stumped. I don't understand how we could be getting both results at the same time. Ah well. Oh well. Maybe one day I'll set up tracing or something and it'll be easier to figure it out, but that's not working. It's not happening. I really need some caffeine. Oh my god. It's only 6:30? That's crazy. I might go take a short break and it works on my machine, yeah. I might go take a short break and check if I can find some caffeine. I'm kinda being stumped is a common issue with logs. Good one, Max. Good one, Max. I've been up for way too long. Maybe it's a good time to end stream. Maybe I call it quits. It is technically a speedrun day where I end after the speedrun. I just wanted to get a little bit of work done. But I'll just go ahead and do that off stream and probably just call it for now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll do a cheeky little raid. Long enough. We'll do a cheeky little raid too. Oh my god, someone doing Kubernetes. We're gonna do Bree. We're gonna do Bree. Working on some Souls likes. 10 minutes to get bootable on Arch? That's pretty fast. Alrighty. I will be back tomorrow for more of the usual Rust stuff. I'm also like really hoping to do a morning stream this Sunday. I don't know how feasible that is. The morning times are pretty rough for me, but if I can potentially switch over to that, that would be so good for me. But we'll see. Other than that, we have Sippy Saturday, of course, on Saturday. And that's about it. Thanks for hanging around, everyone. Control O, Max, Kathy. Kathy, I hope things work out for you and your GPU survives. But other than that, I hope everyone has a lovely, lovely, lovely Thursday. Bye-bye.